Hi, two questions for you today. Do you like abstract art? And you want to know how I made these funky little squiggle art pieces? Well, join me today as I'm going to show you both, but with a secret ingredient. Now, let's dive in. Welcome, SeaRoxxers. Today I'm using two 6x6 wood panel boards, and they're all primed and ready to go. Today's project is fairly easy, and we're going to start out just by making an abstract design on both the boards. You'll notice today's color palette is going to be a little bit different. It's some warm neutrals, and I wanted to stretch and try something new. And since this is the first video of 2024, I think doing some stretching and growing would be a great idea, a great resolution for this channel in the upcoming years. So let me show you how I pick a color palette when I want to break away from what I naturally gravitate to, and I really want to try something new. So for me personally, I like to go to Pinterest, and I did a screen record for you. So I go to my boards where I've got color palettes, and I just click on that, scroll down, and you can see what I've collected. I haven't used some of these yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I just go ahead and find and collect color combinations that I like. And here's today's inspiration right there. That was what I used today. So I hope this tip gives you a little inspiration and help when you get stuck. So today's painting of our abstract is using the warm neutrals color palette, and I really like how it turned out. It is so pretty and calming. A few of the tools we use today will be bubble wrap and a scraper, palette knives, and even a hair pick. Work with these panels together like this so that they don't come out looking identical but yet similar. And similar, obviously, color palette. One ends up being a little bit more predominantly green and one becomes more predominantly blue, and I planned it that way on purpose. I wanted it so basically if someone wanted to purchase them as a pair, they could, or if they wanted to purchase them separately, they hold their own. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure and splash that like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a video. Now, as fun as it is to put paint on, it's also just as much fun to remove it, and I'm using the bubble wrap to do that as well. I wanted to add a little more interest to this design, so I took a medicine cup and just put paint on the rim of it and just lightly dabbed it on there, and then kind of scraped some of it off, and so it wasn't obvious circles on the panel, but just the hint of a curved line. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and enjoy some art. Then it was time to add a little more interest with a splash of blue. In the end, this was a little too much, was kind of killing the vibe of these neutrals, and I ended up softening it down and adding some gold splashes as well. But overall, I think adding splashes creates some real interest and pops of color. So you can see here how softening that blue helped, and that gold just really stands out and adds so much more to this piece. Now, before you can go to the next step on this, you're going to want to seal it. So that's exactly what I did with an acrylic varnish by Arteza. Now, a helpful hint when you're using this product, I like to use it with a rag and not a brush, because that way you avoid brush strokes on your finished product. The panels are dry, and now comes the fun part. I'm going to take some paint and also a little secret ingredient, which I'll reveal at the end. Now, depending on the brand of secret ingredient you use, you'll have to play with the ratio of the paint to it just so you get the effect that you want. You can see how it looks before we add the topping to it, and the edge is done, and all the detail in texture that's created by using the different colors and techniques of the paint. So we took our secret ingredient that was mixed together, and I put it in a baggie this time instead of a piping bag, just to try it out. And I am gonna make squiggles on our little abstract panels. Now it's time to reveal what I used for that secret ingredient. There it is. Can you tell? I added crackle paste to the paint. Now you have to practice first to get the right combination. But how cool did that turn out with the cracks in the piping? Oh, so much fun. And I love squiggle art. Now the other difference between these two pieces is one has a clean edge, the blue one, and one has a drippy edge. Please tell me which you like better. Are you team drip or are you team no drip? Because I kind of like the effect of the drippy edge, but you tell me which team you're on. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And welcome to their outdoor reveal. I'm just really pleased with these little abstract. They're funky and of course, always fun. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I hope I inspired you to try something new like this squiggle art. I invite you to join the SeaRoxx family, like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. You can find me on other social media platforms as well as my website. Thanks for watching, and until next time, go beach or go home.